Hey friends, welcome back to Everyday Energy. I'm Laura. Today is day 14. Can you even believe it? And today I have a nice little body chores session for you. So make some space for yourself, get comfy, and let's do this. We're going to start in a seated position. You can totally take this from the couch. You can totally go pillow under the hips if that helps. I'm going to go cross-leg. All we're going to do is let our hands rest. Hands can rest on the lap. Hands can rest on the body, maybe one on the belly, one on the heart, whatever feels good. We're going to focus on those deep 360-degree breaths that ideally we'd be doing 24 hours of every day, but realistically, we're doing here, right now. So into the sides, in between the ribs, into the belly, into the chest, into the low back. Here we go. 3 deep breaths together as a team. Let's do this. All the way in. Expanding, opening that diaphragm up like an umbrella. And exhale, let it go. If you'd like to add a little sound, the exhale is the time to do that. Let's go again, all the way in. Filling yourself up like a balloon. Last one, all the way in. Exhale, let it go. I had a bite of donut just before I did this, and my breath smells like donuts. Not unpleasant. All right, my friends, let's bring our hands to a prayer position. Elbows up like you're resting them on a countertop. We're going to slide them open to our goalpost and then back together. Now we are testing this. We are trying to see kind of how far back we can slide them, but I want you to keep your rib cage where it is. The arms move around it. We're not popping that chest forward, yeah? Nice and slow. We open and release. We open and release. Can you get taller? We open and release. We open and release. 3 more, here we go. Maybe this feels like enough and you're just moving through these shapes. If you'd like a little more, imagine you're underwater and we're pressing through, using that resistance. Good, last one, open. Now we're going to tilt palms down to the floor. Try to keep those elbows where they are. Bring them up to 90 again. We tilt down and up. Now we're going into internal rotation in the shoulders, and this can be very uncomfy. So don't push it, don't force the envelope. We're just gliding through, seeing how the body's doing today. It's going to be different than yesterday. It's going to be different than tomorrow. Let's go 2 more. We go down, up, and down, and go. Shake it out. Meet me in a tabletop position. We're going to work through some hip CHORES. That's controlled articular rotations. We're going shoulders over wrists, knees under hips. I'm going to bend one of my legs in, so heel coming to the glute. I'm going to lift up and out to the side like a fire hydrant. I'm going to rotate around to the back, keeping that thigh high, bringing myself into full hip extension without letting that lower back drop out of place. So lifting from underneath, feeling that support, bringing it down. Then I'm going to go up to the back, kicking the ceiling, keeping that hamstring curl locked in. I'm going to slide around and out to the side, nice and slow, like I'm grazing the surface of a table, and down. That's 1 rep. We're going to go for 5 reps on each side, nice and slow. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but it's going to feel like a lot. The point of these controlled articular rotations, or hip CHORES, is to build strength in the farthest edges of our range of motion, okay? So I know this is tedious, but it's really, really, really supportive for our bodies. So working with patience, working with a little bit of curiosity here. Let's do this. We curl that heel in. We slide out to the side, around to the back. Keep that low back pulling up to the ceiling. Ooh, going around that corner is the hardest part. And we bring it down. Now we go back the way we came, straight up to the back. Around to the side. Keep that hip down, back up. And in. That's 1 rep. 4 more to go. We go up, up, and away. Around to the back. Slide it down. Good, I'm already quaking. That's the amount of effort I want you to be putting into this right here. Up to the back, around to the side, taking your time through the stickiest spots, and down. Good, check in with that tabletop. Can you spread out the pressure? We want to imagine we've still got that fourth table leg on the ground. Ooh, so we're not collapsing into one corner. Up to the back, around to the side, and down. Good, 2 more each way. Out to the side, around to the back, and down. Up to the back, around to the side, and down. Last one, up to the side, around to the back, painting a big circle, and down. Up to the back, around to the side, and down. Let it rest. Maybe swirl out your wrists, maybe shake out your shoulders. We're going to go right into the other side. I have to flip around so you can see it, but you can stay where you are. Here we go. 5 on the second side. Spreading out in that tabletop. Curl that heel in. We lift to the side, around to the back, and down. Up to the back. I'm thinking about my cat spine here. Lifting my low spine up to the ceiling just a little bit. It won't look like you're changing shape, but you'll feel that support. We go to the side. Slide to the back. And down. Up to the back, trying to stay square. Around to the side. And down. To the side. Around to the back. And down. To the back. Around to the side. And down. Good. 2 more each way. Side. And to the back. And down. And up to the back. Around to the side. And down. Last one, best one. Here we go. Side. Slide it to the back. And slowly lower. Up to the back. Slide to the side. And lower. Excellent. Let it go. Maybe you give your hips a little break here. We're moving into some ankle mobility work. So we're going to take legs on parallel train tracks. I'm going to take a big step forward with my right foot. I'm planting that foot heel to toe. We're going to keep it that way through the whole set. We're working on dorsiflexion here. That's that feeling of those toes pulling back towards the ankle, back towards the shin, I should say. We're going to work on actively expanding this range of motion, okay? So we're pressing down through that heel, kind of like an Achilles stretch, but we're going to work into it. We're going to hold, and we're going to release out of it. You might need to take your lunge a little shorter just so we have the leverage over that front foot. We're going to go for 5 reps. Again here, slow, thoughtful, controlled, patient. Let's do this. All right, my friends. Sliding that knee forward, keeping this heel down. You could take this up like this if you want, giving yourself a little pressure forward on the knee, or you can stabilize yourself. Hands on the ground. We hold, and let's back off. Thinking about that tripod of the foot, the ball of the foot spread out nice and wide, that heel planted. We sit into this, and we release. Good, I'm going again. In, hold, and release. Nice, this is great squat prep. If that's the sort of thing you're interested in, this is great for my runners and dancers and hikers, and if you work on your feet all day, or if you've just been standing in the kitchen a lot lately. Here we go, last one, forward. Press into it, and release. Let it go, shake out that leg. We're going into the other side. Set up that nice square lunge, toes splayed out on the floor, heel planted. Here we go, sliding forward. Press that heel down. Ooh, I got a good ankle crack. We hold, and we release. Back off. Good. Again, we go in. We hold. If you need more here, you can put some weight into this. Literally grab a dumbbell, stack it up on your knee, use that as resistance. But that's like only if you're not feeling a lot already. Here we go. This is 3. We're here for 5. Pressing into the outer blade of the feet, pressing into the big toe. We back off. Good. Last one, all the way in and down. And back off. Go ahead, shake that leg out. We're going to come down to our back. Take a second, I will meet you there. We're going to get into some nerve glides. This is great if you feel that zing up the back of your leg, maybe when you've been sitting too long, the low back connected to the glutes. The sciatic nerve goes over the glutes, goes all the way down and over the heels. So there's a lot going on here, a lot of different points for us to get into it. This is one of my favorites. We're going down to our back. Whew. Feet planted. We're going to bring one knee into the chest. I'm going to loosely hold my thigh in closer to my body with my hands. You also have the option to do this without hands if that's not comfortable for you. We're going to point the foot at the bottom. Now this doesn't have to be a beautiful ballerina point. We're just extending through that ankle, yeah, the opposite of our dorsiflexion. We are going to extend the leg, toes go up to the sky. I'm going to try to hold it in place. Again, you can do this with your hands or just with your brain, but we're pinning that knee where it is. We extend the leg at the top. I'm going to flex my foot, pushing out through that heel, stretching the sciatic nerve over my heel. It feels like a lot for me. It might not feel like a lot for you. It's good for us either way. Then we are going to keep that foot flexed and we're going to bend the knee back to neutral. We're here for 8. Go patient, go steady, go slow, keep breathing. And I know I've given you 1,000,001 corrections, but it's not that deep. So let's just see what this has to offer us. Here we go. Point the foot at the bottom. We extend the leg to the ceiling. We flex. We bend the leg. Point the foot. Stretch the leg. Flex the foot. Press through the heel. Bend the leg. Point the foot. Stretch the leg. Flex the foot. Bend the leg. Now, if you're feeling a lot here, you might choose to go even slower than I'm guiding you through. If this feels really good, you're welcome to stay here after I'm done with these 8 reps and keep going. Ooh. Point the foot. Stretch the leg. Flex the foot. Bend the leg. Nice. 2 more. Point the foot. Stretch the leg. Flex the foot. Bend the leg. Last one. Point the foot. Stretch the leg. Flex the foot. Bend the leg. Let's go ahead and stretch our legs out long. Both of them. Feel for a difference. There might not be one, and that's okay. For me, I do feel a lot more relaxation in that hip that I just worked on. I feel 2 inches taller, honestly. All right, second side. Let's do this. Walk those feet back in. Plant them. Bring that other leg up. Let's get ready to rumble. Here we go. Extend the leg. We flex the foot, pressing up and out through that heel. Bend the leg. Point the foot. Stretch the leg. Flex the foot. Bend the leg. Good. Thinking about those back pockets, pressing evenly into the ground, taking up some space, letting the rest of your body relax. It's a tall order, I know, but it's worth it. I am halfway through, going for 4 more reps. Point the foot, stretch the leg, flex the foot, bend the leg. I challenge you to stay patient with this as we come into these last few reps. I know it's tempting to get it done, but those last few reps are even more important than the first few. So giving yourself the time here, giving yourself your energy. We flex. We bend. Here we go. Last one. Point the foot. Extend the leg. Flex the foot. And bend the leg. Amazing. I'm going to bring my knees straight into my chest. Give myself a little rock across the low back, pressing those back pockets into the ground one at a time. And if you like, go ahead and let both legs stretch out long. Enjoy whatever amount of release we were able to find here. Maybe you put me on pause and go right into a nap. Or if you got to get going with your day, roll off to your side and press up with me. Woo, day 14. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks to your hard work and your patience today. I hope you're feeling better than you were 10, 15 minutes ago, and I'll see you tomorrow.